The bright lights of Broadway just to the east of us, and we are under the lights as well at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Denver Broncos. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Complete to open things up.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They're returning it, here's Hamler. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Not a whole community.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Lock going to throw. He'll find Lindsey here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
At the 36-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Lock working out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Locke. Flush to his right. This is the tight end Fant. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
They all gave it a more time. Nah, let me get it.
Hey, 91! 91!
No, it's
Here we go, D.
99-13. Over from
On play action, it's Kaepernick. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Oh, you found it.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throw complete to Herndon. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, 91!
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. He's at the 50. 30, past the 20.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
defense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
I don't think that's him correctly.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he stopped immediately there. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you can tell me about the
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Broncos.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 28-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. A chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Lindsey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Locke. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
But I was in the top 4. I didn't have my name.
Now Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Again, it's Locke. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Lock's going to sneak it, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Drew Lock with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go, and let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
At the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Darnold throwing complete to Crowder. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 9.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
I have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
Now, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think they're built like that.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
The kick is good.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you'll quit a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, he's got the lane, and there he goes.
Get off the field.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards in zone. Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Y'all should go to Olive Garden. They got $15 bottle of wine.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
He's got this one complete to Perriman.
Complete to
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
That's exactly how
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Returnable here for Davis. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
It just happened last.
Ready? Crunch. Crunch. Ready?
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. This one caught by Crowder. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Darnold on first down. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Off of play action, Darnold throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, but it'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Faking the give, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Darnold from the red zone now. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
What pass! Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Ficken's kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. There he goes right side.
Uh-oh.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing again is Darnold. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but now it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Thank God, because you know what? I left the poison key on my car key, so I don't even got it.
Darnold to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
By the Broncos.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
No, I'm giving y'all gifts every year. Every year you can find, I'm giving you gifts every year. I don't know the game now.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Lindsay here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Block on the give, it's Lindsay. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Quentin Williams.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Got a man, it's Judy complete.
You ain't got no feet.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one through the uprights and good.
Broncos 49, Jets 17.
You know, typically, it's you.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. On first down, Darnold. Caught here by Bell. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again, Darnold. They'll let this go for the end zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Broncos 49, Jets 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh my God. I thought that was last year.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Oh my God, you're right. I feel like it happened last year. I am.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nate Hairston.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3rd and 5.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Wow.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He finds his target.
Oh, my God.
He's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
By the Broncos.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Block now to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Blocks pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now Locke. The quick slant caught. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Locke will try to sneak, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Locke's going to sneak it, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Drew Lock taking it in. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 56, Jets 24.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
A deep ball for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Oh, my God.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
They're on 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. C.J. Mosley able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Mosley is a middle linebacker, not an outside linebacker. Why do you have him doing that? Yo, where y'all at?
And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 Scoring yards on first down puts them back on their heels. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I won, baby.
Happy one.
I won that game like in the second half, in the second quarter. That's what you saying?
The crazy thing of me and Andrew say that all the time.
That's what started it.
Huh?
It started it.
Hey, my best friend is Jamie.
I mean, you should start it before when you at that time.
We did. Every time we would say like sit down, or we like, where we gonna sit at? We'd be like, let me sit.
I mean, but you should have put it on social media.
Oh, you don't do that with Inside or anything.
I mean, before he did.
No, I'm saying you don't do that with inside jokes.
Oh, okay.
Keep it with your friends.
that thing. Like, we watch the movie? Yeah. No? You want to sleep? That means no sleep up in here. Stay in the mirror. Keep your ass awake. Keep your ass awake. You ready?
I thought we was watching all this. So I didn't know anything about it.
I was sleeping too. I was sleeping when I was like 30.
I know I'm more than 55% of my stuff. Not this thing about it dead. So you saying that? Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob is dead. To Sean Jacob Jingleheimer today.
I was about to flow her. Yeah. Whenever they go out, people always shout. Sean Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Why is everybody off? I feel like there's a lag.
What you mean? What? Who's on it?
You're too. You go to the dentist. I can't deal with anything. That's not the worst fear. One of the worst fears.
Use some Sensodyne.
Yeah, because I chewed a cucumber earlier today, and it hit a certain nerve on my tooth. And it did that the other day, but it went
moving. Flying security. I don't even know what you're saying. It's not when this is the perfect thing, period. What? Did you toss the phone in the bed first before you got in there?
No, no, we're doing. I'm trying to get my hair to touch this stuff.
You just said you wanted to cut it off.
No, all this late.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I know. I cut my hair probably 4 times. No, 4 times after that. After that. Because I home well, I put it in my and I go and then I have a mustache and need to get it off my face. I'm sorry.
You want Adam to be with yourself all the time.
Gerber?
No,
So yeah, I mean, I just feel like hanging out. Like,
girl, you don't feel like hanging out. That's the end of the story. Period. Don't nobody want to hear no excuses. You don't want to go, you don't want to go. It's 2020.
right.
Damn. So I don't want to go. That's COVID. 19.
Girl, my credit go. It dropped like almost out of the point. Since I came back.
How was wrong with this point?
It's like medical bill hit it. Then I used my credit card. I took it up, took it down. Then I did something else. I no thing.
100 points?
Yes, like I can't believe it's this low.
Where's it at? It's below 600?
No, it's 612. I can't believe it's that low. The Equifax transfusion is 640.
Okay, that ain't bad.
But it was not this like before I got here for that low. It's like you got knocked down like that. Oh man.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is this still about the hair? You got butterfingers?
All that work I did bring it up.
You said you paid off your credit card though, right?
No, girl. I just started working. Well, when I get paid next time, I'm just gonna put like some money on it. Knock it down.
Yeah.
It's just been. Then I'm waiting on my damn retirement money. I took that out and that account closed. They got so I'm waiting for them to like.
How much money you got in there?
Girl, when I checked again, I should have went through it when I first came back. That thing went all the way down to $400.
$400?
Yes, girl.
Did your company immediately vet, or did it?
It went down. When I first checked, I said, I'm gonna be there. I don't
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Massachusetts, the Patriots introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the return will stop right around the 25. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach is oratorical.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
20.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Lindsay, the Bronco ball.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lock. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okwuegbunam was the target there, and it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Lock. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past them.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 14-10. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offense.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Complete to
Jerry Jeudy, 78 yards, and the Broncos have once again taken the lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Newton to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
20.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
16. Patriots 14.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard
escaping the pressure. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Devin McCourty picks it off. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a give to Lindsey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 3rd down, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 3rd down, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and now it's 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Block. Over the middle, complete. That's Lindsey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
Block looks to throw it again. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie. And it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he will not be able to get the 1st as he can get this only down to the 5. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
The kick,
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Broncos 23. Brandon McManus.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Locke. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Ain't doing
and he
nothing.
will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Drew Locke on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, here's Newton. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Locke working out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Locke pass intercepted. The Patriots.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. 8. Mike 42. Mike 42. Here we go. Start Mike 42. Mike 42. Got 2.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. And a catch made by Hopkins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
At the 45-yard line.
They go play action now. Stidham. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
James White.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Now Stidham on 2nd down, looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Stidham from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Throwing again. Lock. Flushed out right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Locke going to try and throw on third down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. First down Broncos as Locke finds Judy.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Throwing on first down is Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Locke again. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Now McManus for the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 38.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stidham going to lead the Pats up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now the Pats leading rusher the past 2 seasons, it's Sony Michel. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Stidham to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Lock now on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 40.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Play action. It's Stidham. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 6. They go play action with Stidham. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again, Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Third. Shotgun snap to Locke. And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, man. Let's do this.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now a throw on 1st down.
Oh, y'all wildin', bro. You know you threw a perfect pass. Y'all wildin'. Y'all full of crap. But it's okay.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Block again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that will be incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now Stidham, off play action. Open man is Asiasi.
I swear, y'all full of crap, bro.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On 1st down, Stidham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10 now, Stidham. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. So following the sack, Stidham and the Patriots now looking up at a 3rd and long.
I'm about to say, man, y'all made this too easy for him.
But it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 34-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first.
I swear, bro. Y'all wild for that.
From 17 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
You wild for that one.
Connects on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
That's bullshit, bro. I swear. This dude is like everywhere. Y'all really be bullshitting out here, man.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Clock will try again on second down. Flush to his right. This is Fant on the short completion.
Yo, how does Freaky know? How does he know that? Like, oh my gosh, bro. This is so stupid to me.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Yo, this game be full of crap, bro, I swear.
Too much contact to hold on to that.
They won't let me do nothing out here.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my God, man, I swear.
Falls down incomplete.
I can't keep doing this to me.
The deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Yet another interception. I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try to.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Michael Gallup, 55 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by
My Gallup not even that fast. It's all good, man. I'm going to just waste the rest of the clock. You're not putting up 70 on me.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's not happening.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. There defensively to make the play, Joejuan Williams.
Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On the counter, Lindsey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Another run by Lindsey, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Clock now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Judy there, but it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One final try for Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Portland Sutton. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school football.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Good game, bro.
One.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.